For years, creatine has been labeled as dangerous, blamed for kidney problems, bloating, and even liver damage. But what if I told you those fears are largely myths and that this one supplement could be one of the most powerful tools to help you as a man over 40 fight aging, build muscle, sharpen your mind, and boost your energy naturally? Hi, I'm Dr. Anthony Balduzzi, a naturopathic doctor and founder of the Fit Father Project. After helping over 60,000 men over 40 reclaim their health, I'm going to show you why I personally take creatine on a daily basis, why it might be the most misunderstood and most underrated supplement on the market today, and why you should take it as well. And in this video, we're diving deep. You're going to learn the science-backed benefits of creatine for men our age, the common myths that are stopping guys from using it, and exactly how to use it properly for the greatest benefits. Let's start with the big picture. Around age 40, your body starts breaking down faster. Muscle mass declines, energy dips, and brain fog creeps in. And creatine helps counteract all of that. After age 40, you lose up to 1 to 2% of your muscle mass every year. And creatine directly helps fight that muscle loss. It helps your muscles hold more intracellular water. It increases ATP energy production, which helps you push more reps in the gym. And all of that leads to more strength and more muscle retention. In fact, one review published in Nutrients found that creatine supplementation, particularly when paired with resistance training, reduces muscle protein breakdown and bone reabsorption in older adults. In other words, creatine may actually slow down the catabolic processes of aging, allowing you to stay stronger longer. And when it comes to actual gains in the gym, a meta-analysis of 22 studies in older adults showed that creatine users gain an average of 1.37 kgs, around 3 pounds, more lean mass than people who didn't take creatine, and it significantly improved both chest and leg press strength compared to those who trained without it. And here's what most guys don't know. Creatine also fuels your brain too. Your brain uses ATP, the same cellular energy that your muscles also use, and creatine helps generate it faster. That means more fuel for mental focus, memory, and decision making. One 2023 study in stressed middle-aged adults found that creatine supplementation improved working memory and reduced mental fatigue even under cognitive stress. Another study in Scientific Reports showed that a single dose of creatine improved cognitive performance and increased ATP levels in the brain during sleep deprivation. That's pretty remarkable. And beyond that, creatine has been studied for its potential benefits in depression, anxiety, concussion recovery, muscular dystrophy, and even neurodegenerative diseases. Few supplements have that kind of reach. Maybe vitamin D, maybe omega-3s come close. Creatine is the real deal. If you're strength training in your 40s, 50s, or 60s, recovery matters more than ever, and creatine helps with that too. It supports the faster ATP regeneration, but it also reduces muscle damage and soreness, and even helps activate satellite cells, which are crucial for muscle repair and growth. There's also emerging evidence that creatine may support bone density and even cardiovascular adaptations, although we need some more long-term studies here. Okay. Let's bust the biggest myths that are holding many men back from using creatine on a daily basis. Myth number 1, creatine damages the kidneys or the liver. This one just won't die, but it's flat out false. Unless you have pre-existing kidney disease, there's no credible evidence that creatine harms your kidneys or your liver. Studies in older populations, even long-term users, consistently show normal kidney function. Now, the confusion behind this myth comes from the elevated creatinine levels on blood tests, which is a byproduct of creatine breakdown, not a marker of kidney damage by itself. That's why you also need to check GFR to get the full picture on your kidney health. And in healthy individuals, GFR remains normal even when creatinine levels slightly rise. Myth number 2, creatine causes bloating or water retention. Yes, creatine pulls water into your muscles, inside the muscle cells, not under your skin. That actually makes your muscles look fuller, not puffier. Bloating typically only happens when people use the outdated loading phase, taking 15 to 30 grams a day, which is not necessary. Just take your daily dose, 3 to 5 grams, and drink enough water, especially in the morning, and you'll feel better and not feel bloated. Myth number 3, you need to load creatine. Nope, forget the loading phase. That's when most people get digestive issues, which is the most common side effect of creatine. Just take 3 to 5 grams daily consistently, and your muscles will get fully saturated within 2 to 3 weeks. And if you ever want a little cognitive boost, you can double the dose on a day you need to perform mentally. I actually did it this morning in prep for shooting this video. Myth number 4, creatine causes hair loss. There's been some concern that creatine increases DHT, a testosterone byproduct linked to hair loss in genetically prone men. But is that true? Well, a 2025 randomized, double-blind clinical trial on resistance-trained men found no significant difference in DHT levels, testosterone, or hair density between the creatine group and the placebo group after 12 weeks. So unless you're already predisposed to male pattern baldness, or you're clearly experiencing symptoms from taking creatine won't likely change a thing with your hairline. Let's make this simple. Here's exactly how I recommend men over 40 use creatine. Take 5 grams of creatine monohydrate once per day. You don't need to get the fancy versions. Monohydrate is affordable, effective, and absolutely proven. It should cost you around 20 cents to 30 cents per serving. Take it with your first meal, your post-workout shake, or when you're hydrating in the morning. Timing isn't critical, but consistency is the key. Pro tip, taking it with carbs may increase the absorption due to the insulin response. But again, it's just a bonus, not a requirement. I often just mix creatine into my water in the morning, even when I'm fasting, and it works just fine. Now, do drink around 80 to 100 ounces of water daily. That's around 2,500 to 3,000 milliliters. Creatine works best in a well-hydrated body. Creatine works, but it works even better when you're lifting weights, even just a few times per week. In my FitFather Foundations program, I show you exactly how to train and recover smart in your 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. You can check links in the description for that program. Let's recap. Creatine helps men over 40 build and preserve muscle, boost mental energy and clarity, and recover faster. It's not just for bodybuilders, it's for any man who wants to stay sharp, strong, and energized as he ages. The myths, they're busted. The benefits, they are proven with literally thousands of scientific studies to back it up. And if you're ready to try creatine, do it smart. Choose a high-quality creatine monohydrate, take it daily, and stay consistent. And if you found this video helpful, hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button to the FitFather Project YouTube channel. We got links to our free meal plan, our home workouts, and our full FitFather Foundations program that are below in the description that'll help you guide your transformation, and you can literally see results like our program members, thousands of guys who are taking control of their life. Real results like this are possible when you combine the proper training, nutrition, and supplementation plan for men over 40. And if you're already using creatine, drop a comment below and share your experience and any protocols that you use. I'd love to hear how it's working for you. Let's age powerfully together.